Please subscribe to Facetv Africa and turn the notification on. Facetv Africa, ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ subscribe, hete.
Facetv Muswobi.
Hi, good day everybody watching in Nigeria and in diaspora. This is your girl Lawal Titilayo from Facetv Africa, the only YouTube channel that gives you the trending gist. Yes, I said it, and it's a beautiful day, a beautiful dawn, a beautiful beginning for each and every one of you watching right now. And I pray it's going to be a wonderful one and a wonderful week for each and every one of us. So yeah, today from Facetv, we are bringing a very pathetic news. Very, very pathetic one, because it's something that is quite sad. It's about the death of a bright guy, a bright man, a bright young person, a Nigerian named David Ntekim Rex. For many of us that are not on social media, like the Twitter, for instance, might not really understand what I'm saying. But for many of us that read the newspaper, you would see it on the pages of Punch newspaper for today about a 23-year-old boy that was robbed and killed at Jibowu in Lagos on Friday night when he was going home. It's really a pathetic one, because for me, this is someone, I might not know him personally, but his mom happens to be a lecturer at the University of Lagos, a very great woman at that, in person of Mrs. Yewande Ntekim Rex. Well, this is not about her, it's about the boy, a boy that she lost some days back. It was even the cousin that came to Twitter and he tweeted that that's in person of Roy Matong or something. Yes, that's his name, if I got the pronunciation right. He said a bright star has fallen. His cousin was killed at Jibowu, Lagos when he was going home. And my question is this: is it that there's not so, as a Nigerian, our security is not guaranteed? Because for me, this is a young, bright IT guy. Someone that he was in the IBP competition. For many of us that understand what I'm saying, this is not just a competition for just starters, for green-ons, for amateurs in IT. When I mean IT, I mean computer world. He's a big boy there. But he's just 23. Yes, he might be young, but he's making waves. His name is everywhere already. But sadly, the boy is going home and he was robbed and killed. My point now is not even about his death, but the lackadaisious attitude of the police force and the people of Louth, like the medical practitioners there. Because as reports have it, immediately he was shot, the police were called upon, as at then, he was still breathing. Do you understand? He was still breathing, he still had life in him. And when the police got there, instead of him to do the first thing, first aid, rush him to a nearby hospital, no. They need to take pictures. They need evidences of what? Evidences of what? Is it the robbery now we are talking about, or saving a life? Then he was rushed to Louth. Sadly, those ones say they want a police report. Hello? What happens to the oath? The oath you took when you were called to, will I call it medical bar now, but when you were called to service. It's saving lives first. And that's the bad thing now. You see, even before an armed robber is supposed, before you convict him or do anything, as far as he's bleeding, the first thing you should do is save his or her life. In this part of the country, in this part of the world is where I see that human lives mean nothing. It means nothing. As a medical doctor, when you see someone battling for his life, you don't even know who he is. Before you know his identity, before you know, the first thing is, how do we save this young man? And this is to the federal government too. It's a call to you people. You need to make the country secured enough for the citizens to walk freely. I can't walk freely at 10 p.m. in the night. Even 6 in the evening, when I'm walking and I see somebody pacing up with me, I try to run away. Why? Because something in my head is telling me this is danger. I can't see 2-3 guys clustered in one corner of the road and I walk freely. No, why can't I? Because obviously I know I might be robbed and injured while going. Why? Even if anything like that should have been done, security is something that should be looked into with immediate effects. Please. For the life of the citizens, people are dying daily. See many people ranting all over social media, ranting in the news, ranting everywhere. There was even one that tweeted beneath this guy's death and everything. He said he was going home one day after class in the evening along that same Jibowu road. He was accosted by some certain guys, and the next thing, he was hijacked, his system was picked, his phone was picked, everything. And when he was going, he was injured with a broken bottle. Why? I know many people might be like, maybe he struggled with them. Not everybody struggles with them. Not everybody. Some of them have taken lots of Indian they've taken, drugs, hard drugs. They are not seeing you at that point, but they are seeing another person. They are seeing a terrorist, somebody that wants to fight with them. This is a call to the Lagos State CP. We want you to look into this area. People are calling it out. Jibowu, they're calling out Jibowu, they're calling out Bariga. They're calling out Oshodi. Why? These are places that people can walk. Even on the funny thing is, on the island. Lagos Island, the interims of Lagos Island. Many people are talking about there too. The CP, we need you to do something. That's why you're there. Delegate your police officers. Tell them to mount it. These boys should be picked. They should be picked off the street. I, as a young girl, I can't be walking on the street of Lagos. I can't be walking on the street of Nigeria. When I see someone, maybe his face, there's a court here, there's another court here, there's another court here, and he's sitting in somewhere, probably taking drink or taking something. I can't walk freely. My adrenaline tells me at that point, because of the society I find myself, run. It means walk faster. Why? And we have a government, and we have a head, and we have someone in the arms of power. We do. Why? And to medical doctors, it's quite unfortunate. It's quite unfortunate on your path that you've left the oath, you've left the core aim. Why you're being referred to as a medical doctor, you are to save lives. When you see a patient struggling for life, it's as bad as some people in the hospitals. You see them die because they'll tell you go and bring money. Even in a federal government-owned hospital. You tell them, go and get money for this. We need to run scan. We need to get drugs for you. In a hospital that's supposed to be free, some of these things, they are supposed to be done free. If the person can't get the money, what happens? The patients will die. because the person can't provide what's on ground. Really? Okay, let's even say a private-owned hospital. I can understand that. But this is a federal government-owned hospital, for crying out loud. It's owned by the government. It should be taken care of. Probably if they had not attended to police report or something, maybe David will still be living today. Maybe he will still have better hope. Maybe he will have lots of things to do in the future. Do you know what he's coming to do in the country? Do you know the lives he has come to save? Do you know the things he has come to put in place? But what happens? It's being cut short because of a failed system. It's being cut short because of a failed government, a failed police force, a failed medical team. Why? Why? Nigerians who go abroad, and the next thing when they get abroad, you hear them tell us, you say, man, I don't want to come back to that country. You can walk freely on the streets. Many countries, people who travel abroad and come back, you can walk freely at any time. But here in Nigeria, Lagos to be precise, you dare not. There's sometimes, there are particular time of the day, you can walk on a pedestrian bridge. For people watching me, I hope you understand what I'm saying. And I know many people can attest to this. You want to walk on a pedestrian bridge in Lagos at 8 p.m.? Really? You want to walk by 9? You want to walk at 10? There's an adage that says, in Yoruba. Like, like, let me translate it in English for those of you that don't understand. Whatever you see, bear the consequences. In a layman term, that's the meaning. And we have a security. And we have some certain bodies called the force. Really. Really. This is me sending my condolences to the family of Intekim Rex. We are really sorry about your loss, and may the Lord God grant him eternal peace and grant you the fortitude to bear this loss, because it's a big one, yeah? And he's the second child of that family, one of the brightest hope of the family. Because having gone to so many competitions, having done so many things, his mom, she's so eager to see him do well in life. You know, the cousin said something. She said she's still in shock till now. She's still asking that, is it true that David is dead? Really? Look at the trauma you put the woman through because of a failed system. This is a call to the federal government, a call to the police force, a call to the medical team, like I said earlier. Please look into this matter. These boys, for the police force, these boys are becoming a menace to the society. Pick them up for our own security. Upon whatever security measures you have. Do it more, make it better. Up your game, please. Medical team, please go back to your oath. Go back to that oath you took. The oath you took that, okay, saving lives was core. And from the place of Face TV Africa, we are saying we are really sorry about this death, and may the good Lord grant this family internal fortitude and peace to be able to bear this loss. And this is your girl, Lawal Titilayo from Face TV Africa, the only YouTube channel that gives you the trending gist. And today, I want to say, please subscribe to us on YouTube, on Instagram, on Twitter, Facebook. Drop your comments, drop your likes beneath this video. And I want to say, I love you all. And this is your girl, Lawal Titilayo. Peace out.
Please subscribe to Face TV Africa and turn the notification on. Face TV Africa, subscribe,
Face TV was Swoby.